I understand that apology videos tend to have a very bad reputation on YouTube, so it might not be the smartest idea to make this video, but I really don't care, honestly. I want to make this video because last night something came up and it gave me a sort of reality check. It was like a wake up call of sorts regarding this whole ForSmash thing. If you have noticed, I've taken down the four ForSmash videos that I had made. Now, to give you a little bit of context, I was in a Super Smash Bros. Dedicated community on Twitter, or X, or whatever it's called. I'm calling it Twitter. I don't even care about the name change, honestly. And throughout the last few years, I would have a very awful time in that community. The nadir was in late 2021, like around October to December. That's when things were at its lowest point. And I basically made 4 videos venting out about everything that I went through in that community. I've taken down these videos because I am no longer proud of them. So last night I came across a tweet of someone that like found these videos, and I don't know what it was, but it triggered me as like it kind of triggered like a reality check for me. Like it was a wake up call that I f***ed up. You know, I gotta be honest with y'all. There was a lot of stuff in the last few days and whatnot that made me think, you know what, maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe I'm not any better than these people. Maybe I'm like the villain of this story and not the victim. And this tweet and the replies that it received, I think that was what like pushed that whole thing, that like I f***ed up. I screwed everything up. This is entirely my fault. I have no idea if things can get better for anyone. I'm not showing the tweet or the person who posted it for obvious reasons, but yeah, I came across a tweet last night. It really damaged my mental health, but it also gave me like a wake up call that I am not the good guy in this situation. I'm making this video as an apology to the ForSmash community for everything that I've done, because now I understand that I'm not the good guy in this situation, and I acted immature, and I could have handled this whole thing so much better. In my defense, I have autism. I found out about this earlier this year, that I have autism, and at first I didn't really look into it all that much. I didn't really care all that much. You know, I didn't have any strong positive or negative opinions about having autism. I just thought, okay, I have autism, whatever. I never put that much thought into it. It wasn't until very recently where I realized that my autism could be the reason why this whole thing is like a big thing for me. If I didn't have autism, then I would have been over this ForSmash nonsense a long time ago. I would have been over it around like December 2021 to January 2022 at the latest. But because of my autism, it's still like stuck with me. It's still like I still get angry thinking about like how I was in 2021. Certain things from 2021 like trigger me because of my autism, because it like reminds me of like 2021 for me. Certain things just trigger me. Certain songs, certain like anything from 2021, it triggers me. I'm not saying this as an excuse to be like, oh, that means everything I did was justified. I'm not saying that. I'm also not saying this to like, you know, villainize people with autism or anything like that. I'm sure that there are advantages to having autism. I'm sure that there are people that their lives are better because they have autism, and you know, I'm happy for them if that's the case, but unfortunately that is not the case for me. If I didn't have autism, or if I was able to control my autism more, then I would have handled this situation so much better. But instead I just screwed everything up. My autism like leads to like anger issues. I don't know if there's a connection between the two, but I feel like there is a connection. I've had anger issues for a long time, and since the start of the 2020s, they've become increasingly worse. I wouldn't say I have a good relationship with any ForSmash account, but there are 2 accounts that in particular I had like a really nasty relationship with, and I was the one that f***ed everything up, not them. They both blocked me. I'm pretty sure they f***ing hate me, and honestly, I don't blame them for hating me. Another thing as well that I've realized recently was that I screwed up when it comes to like making my frustrations public. I should have done it much sooner. I first made my frustrations with the ForSmash community public. I first made it public to them in August of 2022, almost a year after like the lowest point of everything in late 2021. If I had done it when like everything was at its nadir, then maybe these people would be more like sympathetic and understanding of what I was going through. You know, like this would be during the time when like Sora was just announced as the last Smash fighter, and like the GTA trilogy remasters came out, and you know, I feel like I'm sorry, I need to say this. People ignore the GTA trilogy remasters, even though that's such an important thing to this whole thing. It's one thing if like Sora made it in as the final fighter, like okay, fine, sure. It's the fact that I got a really awful remaster of 3 of my favorite games in place of the main characters of these 3 games making it into Smash. That's what gets to me. If the GTA trilogy remaster turned out good, or if I had gotten nothing at all, it would have been better. Sora joining Smash I was negative about, but I didn't let it like get into my head too much. The GTA trilogy, that was what really pushed things to like being really bad. I'm sick of people like ignoring like the damage like this game like that has done to me, like the damage it has done. This game was why I was angry during that time. It's less Sora joining Smash, and it's because of this game and how it turned out. And I'm sick of people like ignoring that. I'm sorry, but I just needed to get that out of the way. But anyways, if I had said like all of this much sooner, like during late 2021, if I like added them and like talked to them about it, then they could have been more understanding potentially. They could have seen like I just received a really awful remaster of 3 of my favorite games, and they're gonna, you know, hopefully be a little more understanding and sympathetic. But because I did it much later on, long after the ForSmash stuff, long after Smash Ultimate ended, long after the GTA trilogy came out, I f***ed up. This is my fault. I should have thought to like do it earlier. I don't know why I waited like so late to actually like make my frustrations public. So yes, I am making this video as an apology to the ForSmash community, to acknowledge that I messed up everything. I completely understand if like they don't want to forgive me, because this isn't an apology video for just one individual. This is an apology video for an entire community. Some of them could forgive me, others won't forgive me, and I completely understand if you choose to not forgive me for like everything that I've done. I wish I could just delete all of like the negative tweets that I've made like ever since like the GTA trilogy and Sora joining Smash and whatever, but I feel like that's just, there's too much garbage cluttered up, and like trying to delete all of it out of existence is like nearly impossible. The only way I could do that is if I delete the entire account, and I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know what I want to do with this account, if I want to delete it, if I want to like give it away to someone else. I just don't know what to do with this account, because even though there are bad memories attached to it, there are also good memories attached to it as well. I think about like early into this account when like I was actually like having fun being in this community and like campaigning, you know, brainstorming ideas of like, what if a GTA character joined Super Smash Bros? Like, you know, it would be crazy. It was something that I genuinely wanted to see, because not only is Grand Theft Auto a massively famous video game franchise, and you know that fits in with the whole like celebration of gaming thing that Smash Ultimate has, but also because GTA is an important franchise to me. You know, I think about in like the summer of 2015 and whatnot, when I would just play GTA 5 all the time and just have a great time playing it. And even though whenever I play GTA 5 nowadays, it doesn't have that same like fun feel that it has, there is still a small part of it that feels like nostalgic. A little bit of that nostalgic magic is still there when I play GTA 5. The person that made that original tweet ridiculed the fact that I brought up Steve joining Smash as like something that gave me hope for a GTA character joining Smash, because how dare I, you know? How dare I assume that the main characters of the second best-selling video game of all time could join Smash after we had just gotten the main character of the best-selling game in Smash? How dare I think that? And yes, I understand the whole, like, oh, it's GTA is not popular in Japan, it's too mature for Smash and all that stuff. The exact same thing could be applied to characters like Master Chief and Doom Guy, and yet there are still tons of people that want to see those characters in the next Smash game if we ever get one. So I don't see why a Grand Theft Auto character should be any different. I don't see what makes GTA different from Doom. They're both violent games that aren't popular in Japan, so why is there tons of demand for Doom Guy to make it in, but there's little to no demand for a GTA character? It just doesn't make any sense to me at all. I want to also apologize to all of you watching this video. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to make videos on this whole thing. I should have kept it to myself. I should have kept this whole thing as like a separate thing with like zero connections. By making that video, I opened up like a floodgate, having like people from the Twitter side find out about the channel and having people from the YouTube side find out about the Twitter account. It was just, I thought things could go well because of that. It ended up just not turning out well at all, and I am very sorry for having to put you all through this whole thing. Again, if certain ForSmash accounts choose to not forgive me for everything that I've done, then I completely understand that. If any of them decide to forgive me, it's not like, oh, we're gonna be friends now or whatever. The ideal thing that I want is I apologize to a ForSmash account, the ForSmash account forgives me, and then we just part ways, but at least we don't look at each other with like hatred. Like, I don't hate the ForSmash account and the ForSmash account doesn't hate me. We don't look back at each other with like hatred or anything like that. I'm hoping that this video, I'm able to get it across to the two ForSmash accounts that blocked me. To one of them specifically, I want to say that I am sorry. I brought this up in the original video, but I took it down, so I'm just gonna say it again. There was a ForSmash account that I started talking to in the DMs in late 2022, and I tried to like get help from them to like help, you know, make things better. At least like get like one supporter, one person to like understand what I've gone through. And then everything completely changed one night when, like, I'm sure most of you know about like the whole Elon Musk owning Twitter stuff and like the numerous things that have come out of it. Basically, one night I got onto Twitter and I saw people were posting like, you know, rest in peace Twitter, goodbye Twitter, and whatever. And like people thought like Twitter was gonna shut down. Apparently like there was a massive layoff or something at Twitter. I don't know 100%. People were like posting like rest in peace Twitter, goodbye Twitter. I saw like other different accounts posting like other social media that they use, and a mental breakdown started because again of my autism and anger issues. And I just went into the DMs of this ForSmash account and I just started posting like awful things about how like they were unable to help me, and now it's going to be too late because Twitter is going to die, Twitter is going to shut down. I overreacted. Actually, no, to say that I overreacted would be a understatement. I messed this up big time, and it ended with the account blocking me. And I hope that this video can like somehow get to that account, because I want them to know that I'm sorry for that night. I'm sorry for everything that I did that night. I messed this up. This is my fault, okay? It's not their fault. Even in the original video, I acknowledged that it was my fault and not the other account's fault. I just really hope that making this video will give like sort of a peace to this community. Like, I just make peace with it. I'm hoping like the person that made that original tweet deletes it, because the last thing I want is to be like humiliated and harassed and whatever because of 4 videos that I have publicly disowned and have taken down. I just hope that like we can just carry on with our normal lives and I can go back to making like normal videos. I do have other GTA videos planned. I have that GTA trilogy video where I actually play the game and give my thoughts on it. I also have a video intended for GTA 5's 10th anniversary on September 17th, so there's that to look forward to. I just hope that this video could be like a big step in like having things get better for everyone involved, for me and for the ForSmash community. And I cannot stress this enough, but I am sorry for everything that I've done. This is my fault. My autism can get the best of me and my anger issues, and I can't control it. If I could, then everything could have turned out better, but unfortunately I couldn't. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I needed to make this video because it is very important that I get this over with. Yeah, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.